Hey, my lovelies. How you guys doing? Yeah, you know I'm coming on. I had to say something. Can I say something in my somebody voice? I ain't gonna say nothing about that. But yeah, y'all, I went over there and looked at Adrienne, whatever her name is. Right. Our girl. I thought dude was pretty cool. I mean, he was around you. I don't know if he was staying with you, but he was around you every day. I think for about 2 weeks or so, or whatever the case might be. And then you get on here and talk about the man. Like, and you told him I was going to tell him. You said I was going to tell them about you. Well, everybody know, this was what she said. Everybody know that I love to date and all that. That's fine and dandy. And she like, well, app that she's on, a dating app. She didn't tell a dating app. But you moved from Milwaukee to Florida. You don't know nobody in Florida, Andrea, first of all. Second of all, I'd be scared to date on that dating app, but people have done it. People have successful marriage and everything. But you're not going to go to Florida and do what you did in Milwaukee. No. You're going to find something that you don't want. Instead of you, okay, I understand you dating, okay, but you just dating this man for like 2 weeks, okay, you can find something out. But you act like your background is squeaky clean. You have mental issues. You done went to prison before. You used to be a hoe, a thief, and all that. So what makes you better than anyone else? When it comes to a man, do he know your whole background? Do they know your whole background? That's why I don't understand about some people. And this goes for men and women. You know what I mean? We all have questions, like she said. Some of the things she said was right, but don't make yourself more perfect than the next person. And only flaw that you had with him is because he didn't eat meat. You knew that off the back. You knew his kind of religion. You knew that off the back. Now, him living with his mother, or you asked him, he said both. Do the mother stay with you or you stay with the mother? He said both. And I'm not getting that part. I'm not getting that part. But do he know? You used to stay the ward in the prison. Did, you know? You talk about your whole family. You know, you never get along with anybody that meets you. Every single person that have met you, you have got into it with. And I think that's rather strange. But you never do anything wrong, Andrea. Adrienne. I'm sorry, Adrienne. You never do anything wrong. Everything is always somebody else's fault. But you got a record so long, it'll meet you up in Florida. Oh, I just date around and girl, how old is you? Your clock is ticking. When you find that perfect person, you let me know, because I ain't seen one yet. And none of the people that I know. Someone you get with, you're not going to like something about them. If you can get past it, okay, cool. If not, leave them alone. Well, you did. You did, but not the way you was present him to us. Oh, he's this nice guy, and he was showing you around Florida, and girl, what? You finally had sex with him and won what you thought? And then he had to go because you know you're a hoe. We already know that. Yep, I said it. She knows she is. Really? Now, I can't say you can have babies at your age. But your cuckoo so messed up and your brain is so cuckoo. No, you're not gonna have none. You're gonna continue doing what you're doing. And don't when you get tired of that, this is just lovely love outlook on her. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Everybody she meets, she claims she's having such a good time, and then she turns around and what? Throw them under the bus. Some always happen. Only thing with him, I didn't see her get into it with him. She just got on here as soon as he left and talked about him. And if you notice, she don't really have no content unless she meets somebody. What she do? I ain't gonna say that. Unless she meets somebody and she gets into it with him, so they go back and forth with her. And she like, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this person. But everybody know you cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. So if anybody out there that hears this video about her, y'all better take a second look. And she's gonna meet up on somebody that's gonna whoop her tail, or she gonna whoop theirs, or they're gonna hurt her real bad. She better be careful out there in Florida too. Where she's at, she better be careful. Because I'm gonna tell you here, from the states and states that I have moved to, people are different. The way where me and her from the same place, you kind of know how to maneuver around. You know people. You have family there. You know, somebody knows somebody. You know, it's always some. But when you go to a whole totally different state, that far away from home, ain't like she went to Chicago, or she went to Detroit, or she went to Minnesota, Ohio. It ain't like that. She went way cross country, way across the United States to move and don't know nobody. And you mean to tell me you're going to sit up there and date this man, that man, this? No, honey. It could work for you. I pray that it do. I pray that nothing no happen to you. But you cuckoo. It's something definitely wrong with you. And you think people ain't going to talk about it? Oh, yes, they're going to talk about it. Because it never failed. Everybody that you meet, every last person you meet, you even get into it with your family, girl. Now, you know that's bad. When you get into it with your family, you get into it with anybody that you meet. I don't get it. But then you blame everything on them. She used for foodie calls. What is that? North for foodie call. I don't know what that lady. That lady is off. It's something wrong with her. And the people that come back, they say the same thing about her. So if all these people saying the same thing about her and y'all don't see that, I mean, people gonna like her, the people, you know, watching her, whatever. I'm just saying about meeting her. Because she's gonna meet somebody on here and they gonna be ready. And I don't want to see that happen. I don't know if you guys do, but I don't. I could talk about her or say without feeling whatever, whatever she put out here, like we all do, people do. But come on now. And us women, we do date. But she had this man in her home day one. Day one. Make me understand that. And every day she came on, she had this man in her home. How crazy is that? So everybody you go on a date with, you bring them to your home? No. See, it's the difference, Adrienne. When you date just for food, calling niggas for just for food, I know what you mean now. Probably so. I don't know what she doing it for. But dating, we all have went through that dating spell. Luckily, it's been years for me. But when I did used to get out there and date, you go out to eat. You know what I mean? You drive your car, they drive their car. They don't know where you stay. In some cases, it's a little different. But if you out here dating multiple people, you don't bring nobody into your home. You know what I mean? She felt some kind of way to trust him in her home. He could have killed that girl. She'd be on the news somewhere. You know? She can't be doing that. People can say I'm talking about her all they want to. I really don't care. Because when you out here dating, that's what it's called, dating. She got to be out by the 28th. Because she thought Walt was going to pay that rent, and Walt bounced on her. Walt bounced on her, that's why. And then she making up this lie about what's that girl, that lady name? I ain't watched her in about a week. Lucille is calling her apartment manager and all that stuff. All is fantastic. She calling her mama all involved in it. She's gonna get an attorney. Huh? And she probably thought that dude was gonna pay her rent until she found out he stayed with his mama. I mean, I'm just putting it all together. She got enough people that she can get on YouTube and hustle. When she kicked Walt out, she could have been a hustling queen. But soon as she didn't kick Walt out, Walt left. And then soon, that Lucille lady came. She could have been getting her numbers up and all kind of stuff. No. No, no, no. But I didn't know she had to be out on the 28th. I probably missed that part. I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on once, these. So, sorry about that. But yeah, instead of her getting on here telling them, she can't tell them nothing because she had them on camera. She got him a YouTube channel. Next, she'll be saying, I tried to help him. Girl, help yourself. What you mean? But I know I date multiple people. No, you want to be a whore. You remember back then? You wanted to work at some strip club or whatever. Go do that. Your body look nice. Go do that. Get that money up. It's just you, honey. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Dark side, welcome. That's all I'm saying. Is she in a different state, and you think you finna date all these mans up in here? No. Go be an escort. If that's what you want to do, go do that. That's your body. Nobody can't tell you what to do. I just don't want you to get hurt on these dating sites and different. You know when you was in Milwaukee, you know how they roll. You've been there all your life, there in Chicago all your life. So you gonna go way to Florida and think it's gonna work the same? It's not, honey. And you old enough to know that. She old enough, but she can date who she want. I just hope nothing don't happen to the girl. I really don't. I just can't get it. It's got to be something wrong with her. She already told us she on some kind of pills, crazy pills. She went off on Beloved. I'm glad they finally made up. She went off on Walt. Walt ain't thinking about her. She went off on Lucille. She went off on 2 other people that she had met. I forgot the one other girl name, but she went off on Heidi Fly. I'm like, I know exactly, Dark Side. Exactly. Every state is different. That's what I was just saying. Girl, and she think, oh, I'm finna date just to go out to eat. But you don't have no friends down there. You don't have no family that I heard her talk about. Because I'm pretty sure if they have family down there, Walt would have went there first, probably. But they don't have she don't have nobody down there. She just local crazy. You don't go nowhere, don't know nobody. You can do it if it's you and a mate or something like that, or your kids or something like that, just to get a fresh start. But you by yourself, honey. Your cat ran away from you. The cat even got tired of her. Y'all don't give me. I forgot about the cat just now. Oh, oh my God. Miss Slays, girl, let me tell you something. Me and you close to my age. Because I know Bethany is like a little bit younger than me. But yeah, you close to my age. And you still out here doing that F stuff? Really? I mean, and then she said he was taking her to cheap restaurants. You already knew what this man was about then. You already knew. But still, you let him hang around and hang around. What? Knowing your rent need to be paid. If you ain't paid it, I don't know that yet, girl. Yeah, she better be careful. Exactly. She better be careful. Or nah. They ain't gonna, she too old for them to snatch. I was gonna say, cause they come up missing. She be in the bayou changed up somewhere being used as a sex slave. She better don't play down there. I used to go to Florida all the time when I was driving truck. I used to go there all the time. So I done been all up and down Florida. And they had them Caribbean men's and the girl, she better get a clue. Yeah, she do. Well, she got her own car, her own apartment. I mean, it ain't her own, but yeah. Was having Bible study there because he lived with his mom. What? That didn't even sound right when she said that. It didn't even sound right. Okay, if he is having Bible study, well, he could have went home for that. So that makes me think that he's just been living there with you for these last couple of weeks. And you probably asked him, well, I'm going to need help with my rent. He probably was like, oh, I'm in between jobs, making up a lie. She should have said that the second day. Like, hold up, partner. She should have been finding out where he lived in. I mean, you can't tell nobody when to screw or whatever. And it backfired on her. Like everything else. Talk about when the lie come out. So how she said that, I can't remember how she said it. I'm looking at her like you the one lying. And she act like she was having such a good time with him. So made him a channel. I never went over there to his channel. I just be looking at her. I'll be like, girl, you serious? She's irritating. And I watch her anyway, but I can't watch her whole video. With all that rocking and I can't do it. She be rocking too much. I find myself rocking with her. I be like, girl, if you don't stop rocking, I start rocking. I say, girl, stop rocking. Stop rocking. She got a really strange, she ain't gonna never find nobody with no money with her attitude. It's something definitely wrong there. But I could be wrong. It's somebody for everybody. I could be wrong. I just started laughing. $5 million condoms everywhere. Really? Wow. I know I seen one video. She showed the pool or something, somebody house. She done met some date at his house. She probably tricked off that night. But if you're gonna trick off with people with that kind of money, they ain't gonna give you no $100, $200, girl. They better be giving you some thousands. And there's girls there that's getting that, getting their own homes. Let them pay for it. Do that. It's a lot of older rich mans down there if you want to use them. And you still gonna be looking for love. You gotta love yourself, and it seems like you love yourself. It seems like you love yourself, so why do you know what I mean? Girl, that's why my mama always tell you, make sure you establish your own. My husband's sitting up here right now. He not taking care of me completely. But you always got to have your own money, if you get what I'm saying. It's like we're doing it together. Old John Money and Russian Mafia. She better be careful. She better be. Didn't she meet some dude at a restaurant or something? I think I seen a little part of that up with, I know she was with somebody, and I just glanced at it and kept on going. Shoot. Oh, this lady is funny. I just want her to be careful as a human being. Hey, Alice, welcome. But yeah, I don't get that lady. Shoot. Wait a minute, y'all got some. Hold on, y'all. I knew it was coming. Hold on. I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot what I was talking about, that girl. Okay, I'm back. But my thing is, okay, she putting herself on a map. She was out of her league there. She too old. Exactly, right? So what's wrong with her just getting like a normal guy? And dude he seemed like he was pretty nice to me. Hey, Dapper, love. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. But I thought he was an okay guy. I mean, he was different from her, but I don't know what she was taking him as. I don't know what she was doing. Because she's going to be lonely. But they got older people. They got an older people dating app, I thought. That's what I thought. But she took that one thing, because he stayed with his mama. The mama stayed with him. That you're not gonna. You got your own place. Date him. You know. I don't know if he had money or not. That's what she looking for. Why don't she go be a bartender at one of them strip clubs? She like to floss her body that she went and got fixed. Why don't you go make some money off of it? Why would you spend that much money on a body? You ain't gonna make no money off of it. Make me understand it. Because she got a screwed up attitude. And she acts so phony to me. And she is phony. Sometimes she be all right. I ain't gonna say that too bad about her, but she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I know that. Yeah, she just crazy, simply, amen. Simply, amen. Oh my God. Yeah, girl, there's something wrong with her. You know she don't care about her family. Do you think she gonna care about anybody else? That I wouldn't meet her. And I've been watching her shoot since I've been on here. That's what, going on 3 years. I've been watching her and her sister. I seen when Bethany started off, and when Adrienne started off. Well, I keep calling whatever her name is. When she started off too, and she was crazy then. Every time I see her with Beloved, they didn't they acted like they was that sister kind, but when she started saying how she gonna get mad, how you gonna get mad at your sister for her success? That's what happened. Because Beloved blew up like really quick, and she still was stuck right there. And I guess Bethany wasn't helping her. I don't know. Was she trying to help her? I don't know. But then she comes out with this fantastic lie. Like her husband, yeah, I'm bringing it back up. This is going to tell you how cuckoo she is. Talking about, and a liar. Talking about Nate was trying to come on to her and all kind of crap, girl. I said, is this girl serious? Yes, she was. And then when they got back together, they was finna get back together. She said, I lied and all. I was like, we already knew you was lying. She apologized. Well, how many years it took later? 2? I'm just saying. Something like that. I haven't sent something like that. I said, girl, please. But she better be careful down there in Florida. Next thing we know, she gonna come up here with another one. Like, honey, I went out on this date and I don't know. I want to see what she gonna come up with. And I gotta go back on the video to see what's that what was that man's name? I forgot his name that quick. Yeah, they have to. When they get as old as she, yes, hey, yes, she do. She better sit her tail down somewhere and just live out the rest of her life normal as possible. It's only her. Only her. Go on vacations with your guy, you know. She says she want to keep her options open. Her options is open. Her legs and no money. Uh-uh. And you know she got to get paid something when she open her legs. And that's naturally. If you're going to be called a hoe, get paid for it. Be a paid hoe, not a broke hoe. I'm just saying, if you're out there like that, because what she think dating going to do? Okay, you date this man for a week or two. You date that man, they going to wear your ass out. Like, you know, it's too much. Dating is really hard alone. even to find somebody. I know women's out here been dating for years and just as lonely and miserable as ever, but got everything they want. They just miserable. She still need. You get what I'm saying? She gonna have to do something. She might luck up and then act a fool on them and they gonna beat her ass. Or she gonna come up missing. Hey, Carolina. Yeah, better be careful. Shit, that's true, girl. If I was her, I would have went to Texas. I just left Texas a year some ago. I just left it. And you talk about some men down there got some money. Oh yes, they do. They do. What you got to go to the emergency room for, girl? My uncle hit a driver. Oh wow! I hope you're doing okay. I hope he's fine. I pray for him, girl. Oh Lord, I hate to hear bad news. I really do. You too, love. But back on this lady. Yeah, I'm in Arizona now. It's money here. Cause I told y'all, if I ever get single, y'all know what I'm finna do, girl. But I ain't planning on getting single. I'm fine. I'm just fine where I'm at. Do y'all remember way back when she had that one man and he was gonna marry her? Okay, it's okay. Okay, y'all remember that? This was back in. Was it a year ago? Was I here or was I in Texas when I seen that? Much love to you. Um, and she was gonna get married. Then about 2 days later, oh, he gone. He got me fucked up. Y'all remember that? I said, dang, you just introduced him. Girl, I know. Scottsdale, girl. Mm-hmm. You could just smell the money. Okay. I'll be over there to visit. Girl, we go up to Scottsdale and party. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll tell her. Scottsdale, girl. We used to go up there and party. You talk about having a good time. Girl, please. Okay, Heaven sent. I'ma look. Y'all know I'm be looking on that Instagram. I'ma get it. I'm gonna start. I said I was gonna start posting stuff on there, and I still ain't did it. I still haven't did it. But yeah, I just pray for her because she over there just I don't know what world la la land she in, but like you said, Dark Side, she'll be alligator bait. She going over there thinks she gonna trick somebody there. Uh-uh. Cause you know she'll rob you too, right? Did y'all know she used to rob people? Uh-huh. What you think she went to prison for? She went to prison for horn robbery, something like that. I don't want to lie on the lady, but one of the two she went to prison for. It ain't for killing a motherfucker. Ain't nothing like that. Or selling. Was she selling drugs then? I can't remember. God, I can't remember. But that was her lifestyle. That's why she all screwed up in here. I don't know if it came from being on. She said she used to be on drugs before. So that's why she was out there doing all that stuff. And you know what? When you do them drugs, I think some people come out of it, some people don't. Because if they put you in jail, in prison, um, She was robbing tricks. Okay. I knew it was something like that. But she was on drugs though, because she said it out her mouth. She didn't did a lot of things in her life. And understandable. She could come out of it. But don't think you just above people and you could pick and choose with the life that you live. You don't get to pick and choose. And you're gonna keep picking and choosing, you're gonna be lonely, or you're gonna be dead, or you're gonna be somebody mud dog. I don't know. Because she don't like nobody tell her what to do. So it's gonna be hard for her. But she better get clue with real life. She better get clue. And it's not bound down to what you stand for, but you gotta weigh it or where you came from and where you at. What you have done and what that person, whatever you don't like about that person. Is it that much that I can't stand? You can try to change it, but don't go into no relationship think you're gonna change a man. That man wanna have to change himself. But if he do something that irritates you, I mean, what man don't do something that irritates you? What woman don't do something that irritates them? But if you can live with it, is a difference. Because if she looking for that shining prince, and she's gonna be waiting for a long time. She act like she back in her 20s. No, baby, that was almost 30 years ago. If I get out here dating again, it ain't gonna be that easy. Because I'm setting my own ways for one. I don't judge people on things like that. If you got understanding with me and we got communication, you got a job. I don't care what kind of job you got, as long as you got a job. I'm cool with that. Some people not. Some people like, oh, if he don't make this much. Nope, I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna read it when I get off. Some people be like, if he ain't making this, he can't do nothing for me. Okay, stay single then. Oh, lie by her sister. I think they went live. I think Bethany went down there and they went live. Oh, you mean live? Okay. I don't know. Because she know Bethany ain't going to be bothered with her crazy ass. I know why. And Beloved probably was telling Walt, dude, you going to find out. He talking about Walt need to get his own place, and Walt doing just fine. He doing just fine. A man can find a way to lay his head quicker than a woman. Huh. If Walt jump up right now and say, I'm finna get my own place, he will. Walt is transactioning. What did he tell us? Where he was planning on moving to? He know what he doing. But I wouldn't think you and Walt would have had that discussion before you moved down there. Now, Walt, I done dropped all this money. Would you help me? Blah, blah, blah. No, you just all of a sudden when you get there, sprung it on him. And he said when he got on his live, he was like, yeah, I helped my sister and all that. And they was asking him how long he was going to stay. He said, no, probably a few weeks or a month or something. I don't know. You know how Walt is. He said, I don't know. Bullshit. The next day, was it the next day? Or the next 2 days, he was up out of there. I don't know if she heard this live, like, what? So she assumed that Walt was gonna give her $1,000. She know what his accent checks look like. She know how much he was paying that girl, so she figured if you was paying her $1,200, why you can't give me $1,000? See, that's the way she was thinking. He ain't fucking you. You his sister. I paid all this money. That was your shit. What is you talking about, lady? That was your stuff. And if it weren't for him, guess what? You wouldn't have got it down there. You really would have been out of money because you would have been paying somebody to load your truck up, drive the truck, and unload your truck. Now tell me, what part did I miss? That's ungrateful to me. He didn't owe you anything. I did this, I did that. I'm pretty sure Walt did things for her too. Trust and believe. He ain't just living off of her. But she thought she was going to put him out there bad, but it backfired. It backfired real bad for her. And I was going to talk about some more stuff, but I got to make a couple of phone calls and handle a couple things. But I wanted to finish talking about her. Look, if she come over here, her people, just tell her, be careful out there in Florida. Florida ain't nothing to play with, honey. They will put you on a boat and hire you somewhere else. And you wouldn't have no way back home. They take you right across that water. Keep playing with them if you want to. You think you too old? I said she too old. Nope. They'll find something for you to do over there. Trust and believe they will. Just be careful. And you think you got it bad, you'll have it bad, sister. She might do fine. I ain't gonna pray on nothing her bad, but I just don't want her to just sit up there and be dating. She got comfortable with that guy, which I thought was pretty cool, but it ain't my choice. That's her choice. But she shouldn't exploit that to us like he was that cool. That she was helping him get a YouTube channel and all that, and he a nice guy and all that, but what? The things that you was telling me, I don't see nothing wrong with it. How we know his mother ain't elderly and he taking care of her, or vice versa? His money going to help his mama. Never know. She just said, how you know? He said, what she say? Both. You stay with your mama. Girl, that's some, it's too much for me. But y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna look at heaven. But you know what? You left your number. I don't know if I'm a call. I see. But I'll try. Because I ain't good talking behind the scenes. I mean, with different people. But you've been coming around, so we'll see. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. It's beautiful here in Arizona. I mean, it's like, what, 60-something? I'm thinking supposed to get up to 72 or something like that. But we're going to have a gorgeous weekend. I ain't ready for this heat. I'm loving this weather right now. So I'm going to go sweep off my balcony, make my phone calls, figure out what I'm going to cook for dinner. Go look at, I just made breakfast. I think it dropped. Yeah, it did drop. It's just a little quick video. I will be coming back and cook soon once I get everything straight at home first. And I'll be back. And if you're new here, hey, subscribe, share, tell your friends, put the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. All of it is free. Free. But people do what they gotta do. That's if you like me. I'll be having tripped out days. Hey, this is me, lovely love. And I'm gonna stay this way. No change in me. If I do, I'm gonna change for the better, not for the worse. And I'm working on getting better. And everybody should too. We always have room to make ourselves better. But all right, let me go, y'all. Have a blessed one. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Deuces.